All right, what's going on? It's time for I believe this is episode 3 of the return, the reboot.
Oh, this is episode 5.
Episode 5.
We've done 2 months worth already.
Have we?
2 a month.
Oh, Jesus. I'm even uninformed about how many episodes we've done.
Jesus Christ.
This is Uninformed. No reading, no research, just strong opinions. Yep. And I am with my astute colleague who I don't believe went to an Ivy League school, but the way he's sitting, if I was sitting in a restaurant, I would say that is a Princeton man right there.
There was some Ivy on the campus, but I think it ended there. I think it stopped there. I went to a good old state school.
That's right. Save your money.
Yeah.
Look at you, Joe. Out here kicking ass, taking names out here in Hollywood.
I went to a state school. I was watching Frasier the other day, and they were talking about, like, Niles was talking about his like, they were going to try to have a kid, and somebody's like, you know, maybe he'll go to a state school. And he goes, how dare you?
State schools are where it's at. The best way to go is to go to a junior college for 2 years for like $700 a semester. This is how it was back in the day. Yeah. And then you transfer to the fancy schmancy one. You know, at the end of the day, the degree doesn't say, hey, freshman and sophomore year, this guy was down the street with the club foot kid, right?
But then also, too, at the junior college.
If you have a club foot, does that affect your knowledge? It does.
Not at all.
Doesn't? Not at all. That's not connected to the brain?
Affected my performance.
Oh, you have a club foot?
No.
Oh.
I thought you said, I thought you were doing the thing where you were going to make up that I had a club foot.
Oh, no. I don't even know what a club foot is.
I think it's just when your foot's like a little crooked, like a golf club.
Oh, your toes aren't all stuck together?
I don't.
So you have like a nice foot. You have a nice foot, but so as long as
it's a regular foot, it's just like sideways a little bit.
So if you sat at like an angle, no one would notice. You'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Well, then your other foot would be going the wrong way.
Well, couldn't you just correct it and make the right foot go the way the club foot's going?
I would imagine you could make your good foot bend the wrong way more than you could make the club foot
to compensate.
The wrong way. Yeah, exactly.
And what if you moved the zipper over on your pants a little bit and you wore your belt over to the side? No one would notice. You'd move up in the level.
Side button.
Yeah, that's right. You move up in the level of pussy you could get at the fucking Elks Club there.
But no, junior college. I went straight into regular school, but when I look back, I'm like, I bet that was fun. I bet like community college is fun. I bet you meet a bunch of fun dudes and you like hang out locally. I bet you still have a good time, right?
No, you know what sucks is everybody drives there. So it's like over like high school, but then the thing is, it's like everybody isn't in the same town, like in one of those 1950s movies, right? Let's all go down and meet at Arnold's. Everybody just fucks off to their life.
That's it. There's never like let's get the guys together.
Well, my buddies went to Quincy Junior College.
Quincy Junior?
Quincy Junior College in Quincy, Massachusetts. There was that one, and there was another one that everybody went to. Quincy Junior, and then there was one that began with a D. There was Bunker Hill Community College.
Jesus Christ, dude. They all sound like fucking hospitals.
Bobby Kelly, I believe. Dude, I did a fucking semester at Bunker Hill. Shut the fuck up. I think he did a semester there or something.
I was laughing real hard today on the phone with Bobby because I called our good friend Keith Robinson.
Oh, Keith.
And I go, "What are you doing?" And he's like, I gotta do his podcast. You know, he's talking all like that.
Oh no.
And I go, "With who, Keith? Who you doing your podcast with?" And he goes, "It was me and Rachel." And I go, tell Boss Amy I said hi. You got to get off the phone. Boss Amy said you got to go. And he goes, you know what? Go to hell. And he hangs up on me, right? So I text him immediately. I go, you stink and don't forget it. And he writes back, that's why we trashed you on the show yesterday. And I go, it's an honor to be trashed by a circle of hacks. I go, if you told me Stanhope trashed me on his podcast, I'd be upset right now.
Joe, you gave him a zinger, didn't you?
But I called Bobby and we were just laughing. I go, Bobby actually said, go to hell, and hung up on me. And he goes, he's an old white woman, dude. What is go to hell?
He lost. I don't know, somewhere along the line. He's just as mean. You got to wake him up, though. He's like an old fucking snake or some shit.
You know what bugs me?
I had a lot of stuff, Joe. That's why you fucking you do a podcast.
Keith's meanest decade was 40 to 50. All right, and I don't know how old he is, but
he hit his prime like a chick in his the sexual primes, 35 to 45.
Yeah, that was like his meanest decade. I'm 41. I'm in like the heyday of my meanness now. Like I want to rejoice the way he did, and now he's trying to nicen it up. And it's like, go fuck off. No, like, it's not fair. You don't get the best of both worlds now. You know what I mean?
Well, just go harder. Just wake it up. Just wake up that demon in him. I was talking to Keith this week. What the fuck were we? I don't even know what we were talking about. We just scream and yell at each other. No, you shut the fuck up. That's all we do. I don't know what the fuck. I was bitching about... Oh, NFL football, I was complaining about how, you know how it is, Joe. The game just isn't played the way it was played when I used to watch it.
Oh, it's all, they play it for the cameras, not for the fans.
It's all dessert, Joe. It's like a fat kid. It's all offense. They're just sitting there fucking licking the frosting. 50 to 48 fucking games, and everybody's saying, one of the most unbelievable games I've ever seen.
What do you explain that to me? Because I'm not a sports guy. What does that mean?
It'd be like if Fast and the Furious meets sports. That's what it is. Where it's like, yeah, the cars are cool, Vin Diesel's cool and all that, but you know, it's just like that was probably a bad example. Like there's people who don't like baseball want to see 100 home runs a game. Right? People into baseball, they don't mind watching a pitcher's duel.
Right.
They don't mind seeing a little hit and run. Somebody lay down a fucking bunt. Somebody who fucking hates baseball is they just want to see somebody smash it out of the fucking park. So these sports have learned that. So basketball has done it. Hockey is, I think, because of head injuries and shit. It was already fast or whatever, but like they all just have gone. I think they've hit maximum density as far as they've gotten all the sports fans that they can get, and now they're trying to get the casual fan. And the casual fan, I guess, is offense. But I've talked about this too much on my own podcast, so I don't want to overlap here, Joe. We came here. What's that?
Let me ask you this though. You don't have to go down the road if you've already talked about it too much. But Mike, so I just want to make sure I understand. What you're saying is now they're training the players in baseball, for instance, go out and try to hit a fucking homer every time.
No, they juiced up the balls. They made the fucking...
Oh, okay.
That's what they did back in the day. They juiced up the balls. They let the players do juice. They looked the other fucking way and then acted surprised when all, half their no-necked fucking roster. Really? I thought my second baseman hitting 45 home runs was normal. No second baseman hits that many.
Right.
But in football, they just made a ton of rules that just made it really difficult as a defense to fuck people up and take control of the game physically, to fucking manhandle an offense, to intimidate the shit out of them. Okay. They took away all of that. Like, Joe, you could literally play professional football. You could take a hit as a quarterback now. I'm not saying you'd get up, but you'd at least get the penalty and a first down, and when your backup came in and they dragged your lifeless body off the fucking...
Fair enough.
No, back in the day, they'd be like, that's football, all right? But They would actually feel bad for you now. Oh, vicious, cheap shot. He tackled him with both hands. It was terrible. It was almost like he was trying to prevent them from scoring. Now, but we didn't come here to talk about this, Joe.
All right. This is one tiny sports thing I could actually say that I've actually heard, that I remembered.
What's that?
Because I remember growing up, somebody broke like Hank Aaron's home run record or some shit. And I remember one kid being like, that's amazing. And then the other kid being like, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Hitting homers now isn't the same thing as Hank Aaron hitting homers. It was harder for him to hit homers. And I never knew what it meant till right now. It's like
when Hank Aaron played, the mound was actually higher. So as far as physics go, the guy was fucking throwing the heat and he was coming down at you. Joe, you've gotten in a lot of fights in your life, arguments anyways.
Sure.
You ever go to a game or something or a concert or something and you watch somebody try to fight somebody from the row behind? Yeah, and one guy's punching up and the other guy's punching down. Now, unless you got 6 inches on the other guy, you're just immediately at a disadvantage. So you had all these power pitchers from back then were like they were so fucking dominant and they got so good that then it was like they actually had to just because they were having like 1-0 games evidently. I mean, that's before my time, the 1960s or whatever, but like Don Drysdale, Sandy Koufax were crushing it there. Was it Josh Gibson? Who was the guy? It's all before my time. I'm getting old. I can't remember the guy in the fucking Cardinals. They were just destroying guys. So they lowered the mound, and they've always done shit like that.
Did you ever hear the Jerky Boys Sandy Koufax call?
No.
It's one of the funniest calls. He's like, what the fuck is the premise of he calls a guy to like go look at his truck or something, and because the guy's selling a truck, it's something unrelated to baseball, and he just starts talking about baseball, like that's the prank, and he's like, did you ever play any baseball? Sometimes you take a line drive straight to your fucking cock. And he keeps referencing Sandy Koufax, and he talks this guy in fucking circles. And then he's like, you got me talking about fucking Sandy Koufax over here. Totally flips it, blames it on the other guy, which is my favorite crank call.
I never heard that one.
It's so funny, man. It was on like one of the... I remember I downloaded it off the internet. It was like a fucking B-side or something. But it was like... It's my favorite when a crank caller flips it on the other guy and starts blaming him.
Oh, my favorite one was the Super across the way.
It's amazing.
When he starts yelling at that guy. And don't have me come down for you.
Yeah.
All right, Super across.
Look, jerky.
You got it, punk. And he just fucking hangs up on him.
I don't need to talk to you.
Yeah. All right, so we were going to have a nice, uninformed conversation about alcohol, about booze, Joe. Now, what was that I watched that fucking show, and I can't remember. It was that guy in England.
It's on YouTube. You sent it to me.
Yeah, where it was just like, what kind of drinker are you? And this fucking guy, Joe, was the English version of us, other than he was much more successful. He had his own, like, I guess he's like a big talking head over there, like E-Entertainment. It's funny, he's kind of like an E-Entertainment guy as far as I could tell.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, and then he does a whole documentary about how much he boozes. Now, over here, it'd be like, oh my God, we got to get this guy off the fucking air. Do you know I just did this Europe tour and I felt freer to say shit in what used to be the Russian Eastern Bloc than I do in New York City, yes. Which used to be like a lawless fucking place. I don't know what has happened. But anyways, It's a sad state of affairs, Joe.
Oh, Bill, it's a different world we're living in.
It is, Joe. And you know what? Guys like us need to get caught up to what 8 people are saying we need to do. Everybody else is running for cover because they don't want to get in trouble. Like you have to answer to this board that doesn't exist. Like, who are you guys? Like, you're supposed to say this now. It's like, or else what? I'm fired from what? Talking?
I remember seeing a Tarantino interview where he was like, people are always like, you can't do that in the movie. You can't do that in the movie. He's like, do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There needs to be more of that. I'm not saying... Yeah. You hurt people or anything, but there needs to be more of like just shut the fuck up.
It's
bored.
People can be offended all they want. I don't give a fuck. But just don't tell me I can't work if there are people that want to see me say the thing I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't try to take the work away from the guy. Just say that's not for me. I'm offended and walk away.
Yeah, I don't like this.
People are acting like fucking priests and nuns. It's like, what the fuck is going on right now, man?
Yeah, they're going to start burning comedy notebooks, Joe.
Oh, jeez.
You hate to see it. They haven't done that since 1949. Hey, so I watched this documentary. Which hopefully we'll have a link to it here. This English guy and like
we won't.
We won't. Just look up English E-Entertainment booze bag.
I'll try to find the link while you're describing.
He's trying. All right. So this guy basically was one of these guys like me, where he was like, "Oh, well, I'm not an alcoholic. I don't wake up like shaking and then I have to fucking start boozing. Mm-hmm. But when I booze, I go hard and I do it often. I can stop, but I just get bored. I just like to drink." So he goes to a doctor and they, one of the crazy things was they did this x-ray of his liver. And his liver was fine. And he goes, but that really doesn't show you the damage you're doing. And then they did some other test. And the guy came out of there, Joe. His face was like fucking white when he was seeing what he was doing to his liver.
Really?
Yeah. And then he proceeded that night to drink more than he drank in months. And he said, I think it was some form of fucking denial or whatever. But like, it was one of those things where they were basically saying that you can only have like 3 drinks a week or something. And he was just going like, it was absolute lunacy to him. And I was totally relating to that.
Lunacy to me. That's nuts. The fuck are these people talking about? What? Well, wait, did he quit? I didn't watch the end. I watched about half of it. Does he quit at the end?
No, he's trying to get down to like 14 drinks a week or something.
Oh, it's tough, baby. It's tough.
Yeah. So, my thing is, I have this thing where I'm not like addicted to it, but if I'm drinking, I can't keep it under 14.
No.
With the free time I have and all of this shit, I can't. So
not per week. No way.
I haven't drank since the end of November.
You made it through the holidays, no boo.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Oh, God. There was coal in my stocking this year, Joe. My God. It was always fun the next day when I woke up and I didn't drink. But what pissed me off was I still gained weight. Like I wasn't drinking. I think I gotta tell the Marin story.
Oh, yeah.
The Mark Maron story. So I go over to this Al Madrigal has this fucking Christmas party, right? They have this, him and his wife have this wonderful Christmas party, right? So we go over there and this just spread is laid out or whatever. And I'm feeling, my fucking pants are tight and shit. And I'm not drinking. Why am I putting on this weight? So I'm going to fucking eat well tonight. So Marin shows up. He looks great, right? He always looks like he's fucking, like the guy in the rock band that fucking didn't abuse himself too much,
Yeah.
Comes in looking like the rock star, right? He's like, I feel great. I just lost 20 pounds. I feel great, blah, blah. And then he looks at me and he sees that I have I had like a, piece of fish and a little bit of salad. And there's all these sliders and quesadilla and all this shit laid out. And he just looks, he goes, that's all you're eating? I was just like, yeah, man, I can't eat that other stuff. Like, I'll end up having to take a nap. I can't do it, right? And he's like, all right. So I eat it or whatever. And, we're talking. And then, like, fucking 2-3 hours goes by. I'm outside. And I just get fucking hungry, right? Like, you can only eat, like, because you just feel that your body used it up. Now I'm fucking hungry. And I'm like, tough it out. Now a half hour goes by, an hour goes by. Now I'm fucking starving. So that takes over. So I go back to the fucking table. So now the fucking place is packed. All right, everybody's loud as shit. And I'm over there. I put one slider on, and then I'm reaching for a quesadilla. And then I just hear from like 20 feet away, there you go. There you go, Burr. There you go, right? And I'm thinking, that's fucking Mark Maron. And I go, you know what? I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. I want to see how bad he wants me to hear him. So I don't look at him. I just keep piling it on. And he's going, there you go. There you go. So I deliberately start walking towards him. And the party's so loud, I literally am walking by him and he's shouting at me. And I finally had just stopped, like a beam the guy, right? I just fucking put my hand on his shoulder and I go, Mark, I heard you the first time. And he just started crying, laughing. I just wanted to know how bad you wanted me to hear that you saw me eating bad. And we were both fucking crying, laughing.
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's,
my favorite thing he ever said to me was when I was going to move back to New York and I saw him at the Comedy Store. And as soon as I saw him, he just goes, hey, I heard you're pussing out, man. Right? And I'm like, come on, dude. Like, and I'm talking about, well, I want to go back and all this shit. He's like, yeah, man, I get it. You can't get a fucking charge here like you can there. Like he's going through all that. And then I go, I don't know, Mark. I just don't feel like LA is the place where I'm going to meet my wife. And he goes, your wife? Have you looked at yourself lately?
He really is a reverse inspirational speaker,
Yeah. He's so funny, man.
That's him as a personal trainer. There you go. There you go. Mark, I'm looking for love. Have you looked at yourself? Anyways, let's get back to the booze here, Joe.
So, yeah.
So I watched this fucking thing, and I was literally watching myself. I think he boozed a little more than I did. I actually think he was like all over the map. He was like wine, and he was harder stuff, beer. You know, those big pints they have over there. I don't know, and I just was watching it, and I was just like, I don't know. I feel like I either am drinking or I'm not.
I can't do. I keep trying to do the all or nothing, and I just stopped. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. And since early January, I started just living better. I started eating right. I stopped.
Joe, are you living your best life?
No.
Are you living your truth?
Not even close.
Are you woke?
Neither.
Okay.
I am woke, but I'm not doing either of those things. No, I'm not. I'm eating better. I stopped smoking. And when I drink like good wine, you know, not expensive good, but just like clean wine or clear liquor.
What the fuck is clean wine?
Like a low, I'm saying it wrong, like a low sugar wine. The drier the wine is, the less sugar it has in it. And actually the higher the alcohol content is, which is kind of a nice trade-off. Because I don't like sweet wine anyway. So if you get a really dry white...
Joe, you got enough sugar in your tank. You don't need any more in your wine.
Yeah, you know. My grapes are sweet enough. But it's been working. I've been dropping some weight, just not eating like shit, and when I drink, not having any beer, not having any dark liquor, not mixing it with anything.
How do you, I don't understand drinking and not having... like whiskey, bourbon, or scotch. Like, I don't know how to do it.
I love bourbon. It's my favorite. But I know that it's just, I'm like, dude.
Why don't you just drink those and then go for a walk?
I'm starting to walk more. I'm like.
You're shuffling.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I got to incrementally remove shit, and then eventually I'll want to actually go exercise. So I'm getting there. But
yeah.
You know, I'm not going to.
It's a process.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. You know what I mean? You got to live your life, you know? Look, I'm never going to be a big, obviously, hit the gym guy, but I would like to hike more. You know, I could walk to Griffith Park if I wanted to.
So, I mean, I don't know.
I just don't feel like it.
I completely relate to that. I've been doing the fucking thing where I've been getting up at like 5:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
And I go to the gym, and I get that out of the way before my kiddo wakes up. And I get all of this busy work, email shit, all of this stuff done. And it makes me more chill. You know, like usually if I woke up the same time my kid wakes up, then I'm thinking all the shit I have to do. And then my wife's going, can you do this and add this and fucking stuff like that? And then I'm just like going like, you know, I don't know how to be like, well, I need to go to the gym from this time to this time. I just immediately go, tell me, what the fuck are you dumping all this shit on me for? You know?
Yeah.
Then everybody gets scared of me, and it becomes a bad thing. You know? So I just I just knock the whole fucking thing out, and I don't know. I will tell you this, dude. I haven't drank long enough. I don't think about it anymore. But I know if I went back to it, like I would immediately pour them the way I always pour them. Because I think I got to the point where my tolerance is my tolerance. I don't think it goes back. It doesn't taper off.
I thought that too. I had an incident the other night where it pulled back on me pretty good.
You had a situation.
But I went to the Sklar brothers had a birthday party on this party bus that they rented out. That's like a karaoke bus that's legally allowed to park somewhere, and there's free booze on it. It's unbelievable. It's one of the most fun things I've ever done. And it's the second time I've done that with them, like where I've gone on to some event where this bus was parked. And I ate a really late lunch, and I didn't space my meals properly, so my stomach was emptier than I thought, and I was only drinking fucking vodka, not hitting the brakes with any beer. And next thing I knew, I woke up in the loft.
Of the bus?
In the bus, because apparently I just had fallen asleep like at a corner. And somebody was like, why don't you go to the bed?
Oh, God. How long were you up there for?
Honestly, dude, probably 30 minutes. It probably wasn't that long. And I woke up and came down. And
was everybody laughing as you were coming down?
Dude, everybody was having a good time. I don't think that many people noticed, you know, like a couple people were like...
So you're sleeping up where like the luggage goes?
No, they had a bed. They had an actual bed in the loft. Like, I guess for that fucking reason, right?
Can you imagine people who fucked and puked on that goddamn thing, Joe, and you were just laying in that filth?
Oh, God.
You're part of the history of that bus there, Joe.
But that'll happen to me, dude. When I cut back the sugar shift, like when I cut back in sugar in my diet and carbs, and then also in the booze, the sugar shift, I forget, and the booze hits you so much fucking harder, man. Like, because your body gets the sugar rush, and you're done, dude. You're just out, you know?
Oh, I just thought it was the alcohol.
Well, that's
because I can like lay off sugar and then eat some candy bars, and I'm not going to end up passing out in a fucking loft on a bus.
But like you said with the food, you'll feel tired. All those carbs and shit. It's like that's what makes you feel tired, the carbs and the sugar and all that shit.
What makes you feel tired is the lack of nutrition in shit food, and your body has to figure out where to put it. So it's sifting through it, and it has to shut down other things, like you walking around and thinking.
Well, that's booze.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess booze does that. I guess so. I don't know.
But here's what I didn't get in that video.
Joe, when that video was on, was there something that you didn't get?
Here's what I didn't get, Bill. He says at one point, he goes, now I know you don't do this anymore because you have a kid, but he says at one point, he goes, I've never been hungover where I can't function the next day. And I'm like, well, I think I drink like this guy, but I've definitely had hangover days where I'm like,
no, he was in denial. There was no way you're boozing like that fucking guy's boozing. And like, come on. There's no way. Everything that he was. Well, I might be projecting, but everything that this fucking guy was saying, it's like he's basically doing what I'm doing. And yeah, every fucking morning there's that. I'm not saying there's a massive hangover, but there's that. I fucking drank last night. Something happens to you at a certain age. Like I could literally have one beer, even when I was on my game. I would have one beer, and the next morning I could feel it.
Yeah. I agree with that. You feel a little something. I agree with that. But, I mean, you've definitely had, well, correct me if I'm wrong. Have you not had days where you're just like, I got to lay on my fucking couch and order a pizza? Like, I'm done.
The last time I had a day like that, oh, Joe, I went to this place called the Liars Bar in Chicago. And I went there, and I got so drunk, I was dancing to AC/DC, like dragging couples out onto the floor to dance with me.
How old were you?
Oh, dude, this was like fucking 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
2015. So I was 47.
That's great.
47 years old.
I love it.
I drank so much and had such a good time that we got like free T-shirts when we left. And then I was playing the Chicago Theater, dude, and we went back to my hotel room. We continued to fucking drink. And then just at some fucking point, I passed out and was put in my bed, and the party continued. And then, like, I woke up. When I tell you, I didn't get out of bed till 5 in the fucking afternoon. I woke up at first at like noon. I was like, oh my God. And then at like 5, I finally got out of bed. And I had some sort of something for breakfast, which was dinner at that point.
Yeah.
And I just staggered down the fucking street and walked on stage and did the show. And I was just like, what am I doing?
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, like this is like, the only difference between that and like some of the behind the music shit was I would have woke up, continued drinking, and then done the show like hammered. Like I still had a good show.
Yeah.
Which is also dangerous. Because eventually you don't have a good show. Because I've only done that one fucking time, been that hungover and slept a whole fucking day away.
I would have done a little hair of the dog at that point. When I got to the venue.
I can't drink before I go on stage.
I would have eaten something, got to the venue, had one before the show, and then taken one on stage with me and just to kind of even it out.
And then what? Crooned a couple of jokes.
Crooned a couple jokes. Had the opener push the card out on stage with the bottles on it.
It's such a shame that it's bad for you. You know what I mean?
Well,
I don't understand why sugar is delicious as it is. That's why, Joe, you tell me there's a God that he put sugar on this fucking planet. Forget about cocaine and all this other fucking shit. Well, granted, we fucked with the cocaine. Right. Cocaine's just a cocoa leaf. I believe back in the day, you just put a little between your cheek and gum, You had a little buzz and you were fine. You didn't
so you could work all day.
Yeah, you didn't lose your TP or whatever those fucking people did back in the day. You know, your hut.
Yeah, whatever you had.
Prehistoric people. Where did prehistoric people live?
Caves.
Joe? Caves. Yeah, you didn't lose your cave.
I don't think they had cocoa leaves. I think it was a little later than that.
Well, the cocoa leaf is a natural thing.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
I don't
it's like
think
weed.
the cavemen discovered the cocoa leaf.
Oh, I think they did, Joe.
The powers of the cocoa leaf.
Joe, think about them. They were naked and afraid, like that show.
Yes.
Okay, and there was like dinosaurs around, and they had to outrun like pterodactyls.
Right.
I mean, that's cocaine right there. You have to have the confidence and the fucking speed to make it happen.
Well, and they probably got to a point where they were facing off the dinosaurs. You got to be pretty gacked out of your fucking head to do something
I think,
like that.
you know, there's Holocaust deniers. There's people that say slavery wasn't that bad, right? And if you want to talk about whitewashing history, is, you know, that whole fucking meteor theory that's what killed the dinosaurs. That's not what we killed the dinosaurs.
We did.
We were smarter than. We were coked up. We sharpened some sticks. And when it came down to it, you know, those little hands that they had betrayed them. And we were so psyched that we were starting to win that we went crazy. And, you know, we wiped them out.
We wiped them out.
We wiped them all out. We said, well, we should have done that.
Wiped them the fuck out.
That's right. All the big ones.
All right.
We kept the little ones, like buffalo. Alligators,
lizards,
sharks, but we got rid of them.
Frogs.
We got rid of the megalodon or whatever. What's the massive shark? All shark people talk about. Megalodon, right?
Yeah. Or I don't know if it's megalodon or megalodon.
Megalodon could take a great white shark and just fucking tuck it right there.
By the way, did you know you could get a megalodon tooth for like $200 or something like that? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, you would think it would be more.
Yeah. They're like $200. I don't understand how they could be that cheap. How many could there be?
It's probably like Cuban cigars where most of them are fake. I mean, how are you going to know it's not? How do you know it's not just a great white shark tooth?
Dude, it's huge. It's
how big?
Huge. Dude, the tooth
is it big as my head?
No.
Let's not get crazy.
It's that big. It's like that big.
I love that you threw that away. I loved it over, and you just you hit it into the parking lot that way. Oh, Bill, nothing's that big.
But they're like that fucking big, man. They're not.
No, that's a great white. Great whites are that big. I would think it would be like bigger than that. Like I would think it's like as big as like a remote control for a television, except sharp.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're
like if you could kill somebody with a TV remote, Joe, that's what it would look like.
Hold on, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to Megalodon versus
MEGA.
It is Megalodon.
Aren't the teeth black? They have black teeth.
Yeah, they're like brown, but I don't know if that's just because they're like fossilized at this point.
Fossilized? No. What's the chances that's a word?
That's a word.
Fossilized?
Yeah. It means it has become a fossil. Here we go.
Is that true?
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Yeah, dude, look at the difference in the size of those fucking things.
Yeah. All right. Well, that fucking great white shark his tooth is like this big. I mean,
no, look at it. Look at it in the guy's hand. The white one is the great white tooth.
Yeah, I know, Joe, but I'm just saying. I didn't feel like you did it.
I said like this.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? You're right. You know something? Great white sharks don't have that big of teeth. It's just that they have so many of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, look.
If I ever was in the ocean and a great white shark came up to me, I'd say, yeah, you're pretty tough with all those teeth.
If you saw that,
why don't you get rid of a couple rows of those teeth and we'll see what fucking happens.
If you saw that tooth not next to the megalodon tooth, you'd be like, what the fuck?
No, you need something next to it to see how big it is, Joe.
You know, if you just saw that white thing and you were like, somebody was like, that's a tooth, you'd be like, what the fuck? You don't think so? I'd still think it was pretty big.
Well, yeah, you know what? I think you're right, Joe.
Hey, thanks, Bill.
Every once in a while. What's going on with your T-shirt, Joe? Ding dong, you're dead.
It's a horror movie I like called House.
And the fucking monster rings the doorbell?
No, this is just the cover of the movie. It's
one of the most polite goddamn beasts ever. Well, it's got a fucking a scary hand pushing the doorbell.
Yeah, this was the poster, and the tag was "Ding Dong, You're Dead," because it was about a haunted house.
This seems like a real chop it up, over the top movie.
It was kind of like a horror comedy. It's pretty fun. George Wendt is in it.
That's what makes Skate. Ding dong, you're dead. There's a flippancy.
Richard Mole was in it. It was like right during Cheers and Night Court. And they got Richard Mole and George Wendt in this thing. And they're not the stars. They play the side characters. William Catt from Greatest American Hero is the star. Like, this thing was like a fucking 80s fest. It's great. It's a fun movie. It's batshit, but it's fun.
Joe, you know something? I got a buddy of mine that just all he likes is mainstream shit. Right down fucking Main Street. And you are his polar opposite.
Well, what's he like?
Well, fucking, it's Verzi. He likes Jordans. He likes pizza. He likes fucking Mercedes sedans, S550s. He likes everything that he likes. There's no way not to like it. You're like, yeah.
Bobby?
Dude, is anything better than a fucking flat screen TV? It's, yeah, absolutely. You're the exact opposite. This is movie House. George Wendt. He didn't quite hit it on Cheers yet. What the fuck are you talking about?
Verzi's like, what's wrong with Subway? I like
No.
Okay.
Not with food. Not with food.
Okay.
Hey, no. You insulted him a little bit.
Little bit.
No.
All right. Well, that's good.
No, but I'm saying like the shit that guy he's like fucking the most all-American dude ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I picture if he has an office like in his house, like an office space in his house.
He likes cigars. Yeah, he likes taking steams.
Yeah, he's got the man.
He likes tracksuits. I mean, it's just like everything that he like. If you would ever fuck with anything that he liked, all he could say, like this is what he says. He'd be like, Bill, what's wrong with taking a steam? You got nothing. It's his shit. Paul Verzi's shit that he likes is air fucking tight.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is there's no left turn where it's like, you're into that? I had no fucking idea. You, on the other hand, this is the balance of the universe. I just realized it's the balance of my friends. I love you. I love Verzi, right?
Okay.
Verzi, there's no left turn. Okay. Right? Verzi,
Verzi is Google Maps. It's all just...
Verzi is fucking... It's like a Christmas special.
But I'm saying he
loves
Maps.
Christmas.
It's the direct route.
4th of July, he lights up they light up the fucking sky as a fucking ridiculous fireworks show. It's just every fucking thing. It's just right on the numbers.
Sure.
America.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Donald Trump could not beat this man in a presidential race. He would out, make it great again.
First, he would be a good president. Seriously. He's right what everybody wants. He's just a guy. He's up there.
Let's not get crazy. He wouldn't make a good president.
I'm not saying from an educated standpoint he'd be a good president. I'm just saying.
None of us would be.
No. Yeah, I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying he's like what the people want. Like I hear you. He's like that's his special. The cover of his special should be him in front of the American flag. Because
he's not that guy. I mean more like because everything's so politicized now. So I don't mean like make America great, that bullshit.
No, I know.
I mean he is like like sports.
Yeah.
Like boxing. I guess that's a sport too. But I'm just saying there's right there.
My roommate in college was like that. You'd go, like my side of the room was like.
Action
shit you would have liked. It was like Primus posters and shit like that. And then his side of the room was like a poster of a Corvette. It was shit that it was just shit that he liked. It was like,
but it's also shit everybody liked. Who doesn't like a fucking Corvette?
No, of course. Yeah.
All right. So, but I'm saying with you,
all right,
your shit is just like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? But you like good shit though. It's weird.
I like some good shit. I like shit that other people would hate. I don't even like this shirt that much. I just like the movie so much. It's the only time I've ever seen a shirt of it, so I bought it. But there must be one other fan of that movie just must lose their fucking mind. Because anybody can walk around with a Jaws T-shirt or AC/DC Back in Black. This is the first
we're going through my T-shirts now.
This shirt. So, okay. Yeah, I would guess so.
So somebody's going to come up to you and be like, holy fuck. That fucking movie is one of my favorite fucking movies. You know?
Yes.
But nobody, if you had a Rocky 3 fucking shirt on, no one would say, they'd be, oh, Rocky 3. Yeah. And there would be no reason to comment because everybody's seen it.
It's one of the reasons I get along with Josh Adam Myers, because we like the other night I saw him at a show and I was wearing a Dawn of the Dead t-shirt. And Dawn of the Dead is not as esoteric of a film, but I saw him and he was the only one, and he goes, nice Dawn of the Dead t-shirt, man. You know, and I was like, this is why we get along, Josh. Like, you know, we see...
You're into a horror.
Well, just that little shit. Like, he'll have a tattoo where I'll be like, that's fucking... I like, you know, like, it's like you connect with a little something on him.
Yeah, you're like underground white guys.
Sure, whatever the fuck that means. What does that mean?
Well, you're white guys, so you're in the fucking mainstream, but you're underground. You got your own little, Joe. You get your own language, man.
It sounds neo-Nazi-ish. We're underground white guys. Yeah.
Oh, does it?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not insulted. It's funny. But you like shit like that too.
No, I like weird shit.
You got your left turns because you're a guy.
I'm somewhere between you and Verzi.
Yes.
I like everything that everybody likes, and then I like weird shit.
Yeah, you'll pull out a show that I've never heard of and be like, you got to watch this fucking shit. What was that show you kept telling me to watch, but I didn't have the channel to see it. Midnight in fucking Vegas or whatever, the Sunset Strip Police team or whatever the fuck it was.
What? I don't even remember that.
That fucking 70s cop show you kept telling me to watch. It was called like Sunset Strip at Night.
Or 77 Sunset Strip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I started watching. You got to watch Peter Gunn. Because Peter Gunn's only a half hour long. And I tell you, that fucking show, man, nobody gets killed quicker on that fucking, than the first fucking guy. The murder they have to, every fucking week was a murder.
Did you see?
And there would literally be a guy going out to get the newspaper, and they just show a guy a guy would throw the newspaper, and then the guy comes walking out to pick up the newspaper, and then pew, pew, he gets shot, and then it goes ba-na-na-na-na-na-na every fucking episode.
That's awesome. Did you see The Nice Guys with Gosling and?
That is such an underrated fucking movie. I could not believe how funny, because all I'd seen them do is drama, how fucking hilarious they are.
That movie is unbelievable. The
high-pitched yell he does when he does the spiral fracture. He does that, he goes,
that Gosling doing the fucking Abbott and Costello thing with the dead body, where he's going, and he's trying to scream, and he's so scared he can't get out any noise. But my favorite thing, I've been waiting to talk to you about this, is the
and it's not on Netflix. It's like the only fucking thing that isn't on Netflix.
The end of the movie, Crow's delivery. It's one of the best comedic deliveries I've ever seen. Like the choice he makes when he's drinking again at the end, and Gosling goes, "At least you started drinking again." And he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, that's the choice of a man that knows. It's a guy that understands why that's funny. Like,
no, but that's what it was, because you don't catch either one of them in that whole movie trying to be funny.
Right.
Maybe that one you just brought up was a little, but that's also a nod back to the Abbott and Costello thing. But both of them, everything is delivered totally like they believe everything they're saying.
It's the most sincere delivery, but to me, that's a guy that knows, like, if there are these 5 shades of sincerity, if I pick that one, that's the one nobody's expected me to.
Yeah.
There's like, yeah, man, like, there's a million yeahs that pop in your head. He picks the one. Like,
do it again. How did he do it?
He goes, at least you start drinking again, and he goes, yeah. He's saying it like it's like somebody's being like, well, at least, at least your dad's still around.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's great.
I just never would have thought
You're like the only fucking guy that I've been telling everybody to watch that fucking movie. And then they're like, where is it? And I was like, I don't know.
That scene with that kid, I saw that with Steve Byrne in the theater. We were laughing so fucking hard, dude. That scene with the kid, where he's like, I asked him for $20. I told him I'd show him. Asked me if he wanted to see my dick. That 12-year-old, I got a real big dick. You want to see it? No. Nobody wants to see your dick.
I forgot all the lines in it because I only saw it once.
It's worth a rewatch.
Where? Where can I see it?
I rewatched it on an airplane. Like a couple. Like
what do you fly?
Christmas or something.
I'm going to switch airlines.
It was on Atlantic, which is the new
Atlantic.
Yeah, or I'm sorry, Alaska. They bought out Virgin. So
Christ.
Alaska and Delta have all the good movies. Delta's got the best selection, but Alaska's got a pretty good selection.
Fuck Delta.
I like Delta.
Those fucking cunts. They fucking board every motherfucker on the plane before Group 1. Hey, gold medallion fucking douchebags, and they're all walking out there like they earned it. You didn't fucking earn it.
Yeah, but I think Delta's the nicest, like, service-wise, the planes. Like,
Joe, we were getting along so well.
But who do you like? Because, like, I won't even go on American and United anymore.
I'm on American and then also Delta because they're, like, in bed with each other. And every time I get on American, they have, like, only 30 groups that board before Group 1. And I don't give a fuck anybody says I'm fucking elitist. I started at the back of the goddamn plane and worked my way up like a fucking American, like a goddamn self-made man. And then all of a sudden I get up front and there's all these fucking loopholes.
Right.
Every motherfucker's got a goddamn limp now is going to get on the fucking plane, and pets, and head injuries and all of this fucking shit.
I've cashed in on that dog one a few times.
Oh, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
What is the... but you haven't had problems with American? I had a lot of, like, issues with, like...
They got old planes and shit. But my parents always flew American, so I fly American, It's tradition.
I still have a voucher for them if you want it.
What's the voucher for?
It's like for $100 or something. I just was like, I'm not using this. I'm never.
I don't do that shit because then I gotta like talk to somebody.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't do. Do you know what I mean? I have over like 1 million miles with them that I'm never going to use because it's going to involve me going onto a fucking website and entering my thing, and then all of a sudden I'm like a fucking travel agent. Go fuck yourself.
Al Madrigal told me that once. He said Burr was talking about his miles today. He goes, do you know how many miles Burr has? And I go, no. And Al goes, I asked him. And he said that you said, last I checked, it was the deep six figures.
No, I'm over 1 million now.
Jesus Christ. Dude, you could fly like 18 times to fucking like Hong Kong.
No, you can't. Because every time you go to use them, man, you can't fucking do that. Yeah, what, 18 times to fucking Albuquerque? Via fucking South Dakota? That's what they do.
Problem with American, see?
Huh?
That's the problem with American. Cocks.
Well, why don't you get the fuck out of America?
No, the airline American.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus, Bill. You get all patriotic. You get all Verzi on me.
I am patriotic.
Bill, let's wrap it up, I guess, right?
Has it been an hour? It hasn't been an hour, Joe.
It hasn't?
We were supposed to be talking uninformed about fucking alcohol.
Oh, I thought it's been an hour. I'm sorry.
It's only been 47 minutes, Joe.
Oh, boy.
God damn it. People,
Bill, with you, it feels like an hour, man.
People come onto the Patreon page.
Thank you, by the way.
They want to get an hour of laughs. And here you are, Joe, coming in like a grizzled fucking bitter headliner.
Yeah.
Trying to do, you got to do your time.
I thought we had hit an hour. I apologize.
You thought that was your first mistake. You used that brain between your ears, and it's not a good one.
Your legs, in your cooch, because you're a hoe.
Because you're a hoe. You know what I did today? I haven't done it almost in a year.
What's that?
I flew a helicopter by myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd you fly it to? Fucking Candyland?
Yes, I did, Joe. And I went right down the slide.
Where'd you fly it to? Seriously.
I just kind of flew the LA basin. I'm trying to get 8 hours a month. Mm-hmm. I came in, I was a 0.1 short, so I got 7.9 for this month. But I'm trying to do that, and I try to fly 6 hours with an instructor and then 2 hours by myself. So, he takes me through all the bullshit. Hey, what if the fucking engine quit? Where would you put it? All that bullshit. And talking on the radio and stuff. And then, I don't know, it was fun. It was fun, and I wasn't nervous at all, which made me feel good because I was like, I got to get over this fear thing. There's a fear thing in it where you're just like, I don't want to go. Do I know? Do I know enough?
That's pretty insane that you flew a helicopter by yourself.
Yeah, I believe they call it soloing. I always say by myself. Well, we went out, we did the flight, and then I dropped him off, and then I went right back out and I did it.
That's fucking crazy. That's pretty wild, man.
It is. But the thing is, the fucking thing is after a while, you have to, I've just realized, and it's like, if I'm going to push through with this thing and do all the things that I want to do with it. Like, we flew down to San Diego the other day. It was fucking amazing.
Nice.
It's fucking amazing. We flew over, there's an Air Force base on the way down there, so you transition it at 2,000 feet, you fly above it, and they'll be like playing war games down there. They're always doing some fucking shit that's cool to watch. What does that mean,
you transition?
You're going like, all right, say like, I don't know, from this wharf to this body of water is their airspace from the ground up to 2,000 feet. That's theirs. You can go through, you can get clearance to go through there. Mm-hmm. But they're usually doing something, so they don't want some fucking jerk off in there. So what you do is you ascend up to 2,000 feet. They're not, that's how people don't run into each other. Okay. It's basically everybody, all the air space is basically mapped out. So, and if it's a busy one, you're going to have to get some sort of clearance to fucking go into it. If it's a restricted area, they might not let you into it. The crazy part is when you fly in classified Gulf airspace, that's when any fucking jerk off like me can be out there.
Okay.
So that's when you have to have like your head on a swivel and like, positional reporting, which is what the fuck I do all the time. And so many people don't do it. They just don't hear anybody talking, so they assume nobody's fucking out there. But I had great instructors, so and there's a few times like, well, no one else is really saying where they're at. You get like intimidated. Like, you want to be cool and just, talk every once in a while. I'm like, fuck that.
How many feet does a helicopter fly at? Usually 1,000?
No, I mean, it can go...
No, because you said you ascend to 2,000. I was like, oh, yeah. You're flying below 2,000?
Yeah. Well, usually like fixed wing, little airplanes, Cessnas, that's kind of their world, 2,000 and up, and they fly way faster than helicopters. So I try to stay down around 700 to 1,000 feet. Like, you stay down, like, it's weird because you want to be high enough if you have a problem, you got time to pick out a decent spot instead of the first thing you fucking look at. But the way these things are maintained, the odds of that happening are way less than you running into somebody if you're flying too fucking high. Because these fucking guys in planes, it's cheap. A plane is cheap. You can get a fucking plane for like $30,000. I'm not saying a good one, but your dumbass can go up there,
right,
and you can be as inexperienced as me. And next thing you know, we're in the same fucking airspace. That's not a good thing. So. This guy I flew with, he goes, just stay down here. You don't have any fucking trouble. So right. He stayed 700 feet. You might run into another helicopter. But even the cops, I mean, they're flying usually like 300 feet circling around. So they're even below you. And, I know aviation is this weird thing where if you bring it up with someone who doesn't fly, all you end up doing is talking about how you can die. But it's a lot safer than, I always have that feeling when I get in my car and then I drive down the highway. And I'm like, this is fucking insane. We're all driving 60, 70, 80 miles an hour.
Sure.
And we're all right next to, like, that guy is right next to me. That is a fucking 18-wheeler doing 70 miles an hour. This guy is a fucking heart attack.
Yeah,
forget about now people,
It's amazing how few accidents there actually are on the road.
Yeah.
Think about
but there's a ton of them.
Yeah. But wait a minute. For you to run into another helicopter, how quickly could that even happen? Like, I mean, you'd have you'd see him a pretty good distance off, right? Or no?
I
guess. I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, yeah, there's different situations. I mean, I imagine if it was fucking hazy out and neither one of you were talking and you both decided you wanted to go to the same area at the same time. You ever go to walk into a store and you bump into somebody? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it can happen up there, except you both go, ah. So that's another thing to get back to the drinking that's something that helped me out because, I'm not going to drink, you don't drink 8 hours before you fly, but it's like, I'm not drinking at all.
Right.
And, And then also, if you ever got arrested for drinking and driving, I don't drink and drive. You know, Uber now. Who the fuck drinks and drives anymore?
Yeah, I know.
But even if you like, I won't even have like back when I was drinking, I wouldn't even have like a glass of wine if I was driving.
Right.
Because God forbid, you know, I'm fucking driving and somebody gets pulls over randomly, smells wine or something, and you know they have a fault. Because I don't think a glass of wine will get you up there, but it's like you like lose your license, I believe, forever. You know, it's weird. Like if I never flew again, my license is valid forever. But if you get busted for like dumb shit like that, they take it away.
Okay, now I see. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what's your deal with booze? Is that it? Are you going to be done? Do you think you might be done forever? What do you do?
Well, Joe, I have some things coming up where I have to be on camera, so I have to get to a certain weight, you know, or else I get trashed on social media. Hey, Billy Boo's face, say the fucking red tits, you know.
Sure.
Which always cracks me up when you listen to women talking about the pressures they have about weight and all of that shit, which I know they do, but to sit there and act like men don't have it at all.
My body gets trashed constantly.
Oh my God, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. That's all it is. So, you know that deal. It's just like, well, you guys can show up whenever you want, fucking eating cookies, and everybody says you look great. It's just like, but that's also human nature. Human nature is you look over, the grass is always greener, right?
Sure, Bill.
The abs are always a little flabbier.
Well, I think maybe the thing is maybe not as many guys lose a job over being out of shape, but more women because it's men.
Yeah, but you know something. Yeah, but here's another thing too. But here's the other thing too about women is the amount of shit that women can get because they're good looking versus a guy who's good looking.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, when was the last time a good looking guy showed up at a club and didn't have to pay a cover?
Yeah.
He came walking in and all the ladies started buying him drinks.
That's true.
Spinning him around the dance floor. When was the last time he went out on Valentine's Day and he got the expensive pair of shoes and she paid for dinner? You know what I mean? Like they want it coming and going.
That's true.
I think a lot of this shit is women who aren't good looking are mad at good looking women because good looking women, we pay attention to them. You know?
Hey, that's why we're mad at good looking men. You know, it's like why you get mad at the dude that comes in and scoops up all the chicks when you're in college.
That never bugged me.
And you're like, oh, fuck this guy, douchebag.
That never bothered me.
It didn't bug me if he was cool. But I knew a lot of douchey guys that would like take your girl and shit like that. And it was because they were like the fucking king of the rugby team or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, but you got to respect that, dude. He's the king of the rugby team. Joe, what are you? You're sitting there with your fucking ding dong, you're dead shirt on.
No bullshit. It never happened to me, but it happened to my buddy.
Hey, Joe, nobody takes a broad from you.
It was brutal. It was brutal. I felt so sorry for the kid because it was like his friend and his girl cheated on him.
Dude, that fucking rugby guy did him a favor.
Well, yeah, look, in hindsight, who gives a fuck? It was college. My point is,
if he was already married and had a fucking kid, then
those guys were always the dildos. They'd come in, they'd try to run the fucking party and da-da-da-da.
Don't you nerds just not like athletes because they're in shape and they're confident? Isn't there some of that? Do they all have to be meatheads?
I wasn't a nerd like that. I was a fucking,
So when did this happen, Joe?
Dude, I like...
You're sitting here with Comic-Con tattoos and a horror shirt on.
But I went to an artsy school, dude. I went to an artsy school. Like, it was like...
How did you get in?
It was... I went in for video
Joe,
production.
I'm giving you shit.
No, I know. No. But seriously, like, I went in for video... My school was like a lot of hippie kids and punk rock kids and kids that like music and stuff. So I was...
Did you guys spontaneously start dancing during lunch?
No. Yeah, like Fame. But no, I fell into that crowd, not a nerd crowd, really. And it was like...
Joe, I got news for you. You were a fucking nerd.
I was friends with the whole ice hockey team. They were cool as shit.
The ice hockey team?
Yeah.
As opposed to the roller hockey team?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys playing ice hockey?
Well, I don't know. They got
was it the arts? Was it the artsy Wait a minute. You went to an artsy school and you had a hockey team?
We had a football team too. We had.
Well, what fucking league were you in? Okay, I'm not.
Some guys. I can't remember the names. I don't.
Joe, that's not football. Okay,
but
if you know how to draw and do all of that shit, and that's the main focus of your school,
it's
and
not
you have
the
a hockey
main focus
team.
of the school. It was an artsier school, but it wasn't an art school.
All right, you know what you just did? You just did what my wife did. You make a statement. I went to an artsy school.
Yeah,
so now I'm saying artsy. Then you said it. And then you clarify it. Artsier.
Well, guys from my school went into the NFL, like from our football team. Of course, I can't remember their fucking names, but that happened. I'll look it up if you want. But it wasn't like we didn't have sports teams and fraternities and shit. That was still all there. It was just like...
What the fuck are we talking? Are we talking about a college or a high school?
College.
I thought you were talking about high school.
No.
Like, who the fuck has a fraternity in a goddamn high school?
So you got the whole thing wrong. And then blame
Joe, maybe you didn't explain it right. Or maybe you're you weren't compelling enough that I drifted off.
Oh, Bill. It's always somebody else, Bill. It's always the other guy's fault with you.
Joe, that's the name of my next special. It's never me.
Is that really the name?
No.
That's a good title, dude.
I'll take it.
That's a good title. Oh, man, my stomach is...
Well, what about it? It's you?
No,
is that too subtle?
Never me is good. Well, no, it's you.
No.
I was going to call one.
But Bobby Kelly has not you. He's got one of those, right? Yeah, that joke.
I wanted to call him. I was thinking about calling my next one. I blame. This is your fault, or I blame you for this. But I don't think I like.
Because I blame you.
I don't think I like either of the titles now.
Joe, well, fortunately, you're a likable guy.
Bill, I do my best.
All right, well, let's wrap this up, Joe. So tell me,
what gigs do I have coming up?
No. Let's talk about booze, Joe. then we can promote you. So, where are you at with the? So your shit now is just like, I'm not going to drink as hard as I used to.
I'm going to try not to. I mean, but it's like, no, dude. I got to tell you, cutting out.
You love your body now. We've established that, which I think is so brave. And I mean this in the most supportive way ever. You do not have a typical beautiful body.
But it is so beautiful.
It's not a Cosmo. What's another fucking magazine?
But it is still Metro, Vivo, Hulu.
How would you describe you?
The way you described it was perfect.
Like if your torso was a streaming service, like what are you?
I would say it's the.
Are you CISO?
The shutter of CISO. Yeah, it's abandoned.
It's defunct.
No, I look. My thing now. Here's my thing.
Joe, if I could just find out what your thing is, I think we can wrap this up.
You asked me, and I'm trying to tell you. No.
What is your thing?
With beer, I always think beer's a way to slow it down. And it ends up not being a way to slow it down for me, because what happens is I drink beer and then I start popping whiskeys with it, and then I end up getting fucked up. And not to say that can't happen, obviously, as per my story earlier, without beer, but I feel like keeping it to also, dude, I got to be honest too. If I can keep it to the clear liquor with club soda, it's not as enjoyable to drink. Like it's not. It doesn't quench that like thirst that you have as much. So
it sucks, dude. Well, you just want to go straight. You want to go straight fucking booze, the nice ice cube.
I love it.
Fuck all those assholes who have those super top shelf fucking things. You can't put any ice on it. Fuck that.
No, it's gross.
Well, then stick it in the goddamn refrigerator.
I drink it with ice, and like sometimes I like Kettle One a lot. And I'll get it on ice with some olives, a little. All
right, Joe, you're stranded on a desert island. 5 bottles of booze. What are you bringing?
Jack Daniels.
Endless Jack Daniels. Good fucking man.
Kettle One.
You're going Verzi on me right now. I don't see any left turn here.
Pinot Noir.
Ooh, an aristocrat.
Sauvignon Blanc. That's my
Jesus,
favorite.
Joe, you became a wino.
That's my favorite white. And then the fifth.
Is Pinot red?
Yeah, Pinot Noir is red. That's my favorite red. Right. And then for the fifth, I'm going to go Miller High Life. That's a fucking great classic ice cold beer.
The Miller High Life with the little shorty of Jameson or fucking.
Nothing makes me happier, Bill. Nothing makes me happier.
Doesn't it? It doesn't even feel like it's 12 ounces, does it?
No.
It's just so quick.
Oh, it goes down like a sody.
It's
like
unreal.
An old sody
it's unreal.
Oh, Bill, when are you coming back to us?
All right, you want to know? This my 5.
Yeah.
My 5. Let's see here. All right, so it's Jack Daniels because you like the top shelf stuff. You feel guilty if you're just pounding it. So Jack Daniels, that's my fucking that's that fucking dude that'll help you fucking hide a body, right?
Yeah.
Jack Daniels, Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I got 5 more.
No, 3 more.
3 more. Sorry, total of 5. Sorry.
You're fucking drunk.
I tried to sneak 2 in on you. Oh, this is tough. I would go Yippee-ki-yay.
What's Yippee-ki-yay?
That's a bourbon.
Okay.
Oh, Joe, it's a bourbon.
So you're going to mix it up and bring 2 different whiskeys out there.
Oh, I just drink the brown shit. I would go Kentucky Owl.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, Joe. That's a good one. Then I would think at some point I would get sick of it, so I got to go vodka.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to want to break that up a little bit.
I would get... I think I got too much brown, It's like I got too much of a running game. I don't have a wide receiver.
You got a nice whiskey.
But that's all I do.
With that Jack, bring yourself a nice scotch and save those last 2 slots to break up the fucking monotony, man.
Honestly, I don't think 5 is enough.
Yeah, come on.
All right, if I was going to go vodka, all right, if I'm just going to go like the Jack Daniels mainstream fucking thing, I'm a Belvedere guy. But if I was going to go a little, Don Julio, I don't know. I'm not though. It's tequila. I don't know, dude. I like the brown shit.
Yeah, I think it would get repetitive after a while. You were a big vodka guy back in the New York days, man. You came around later on the brown stuff, I remember.
I met you.
No,
Dub Davidoff got me on the vodka.
Yeah.
I was always a beer guy.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck with the liquor shit because when I drank liquor, I got arrested for drinking and driving. I fucking puked in a movie theater. I didn't know how to gauge it. I didn't know how to drink. I was too young. I didn't get it, Joe.
Yeah, I remember that you were a big like Belvedere guy. Like when we were drinking Carolines, you never got brown stuff, and then all of a sudden one day you got some, and I was like, that's weird.
No, I tried it. I remember the first time I had fucking scotch. It literally tasted like I was drinking out of an ashtray. I'm like, this is the worst fucking thing I've ever tasted in my life. Why would anybody drink this? And then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, shit.
I still can't come around. Like, I like it maybe as like
I understand. It's like
an after dinner sipping sort of
I know what it
thing,
is.
but
yeah.
like
it's
it's just too.
Oh, dude! But I one time I had this cognac.
Yeah.
That was like 60 fucking years old. Holy fucking shit! But it's not something that you could just like pound. It's just something you'd have like a glass of, dude. And I'm telling you, man, this stuff it went in your mouth and you just tasted the age of it, like history. You felt like it was weird, like almost to the point you were like, wow, man, this is like vampire dust laced with it, you know?
Yeah.
And then it goes down, and as it's going down to your stomach, you feel your whole body just relax, like, oh, fuck. I mean, it's crazy. You know, I know this guy I met, he's really into like that high-end fucking wine where he's like, this bottle here, there's only 12 of these left in the world. You know, one of those guys, and it's just like, but don't drink it.
Yeah,
don't waste it on us.
That's a weird dilemma.
I've never had, by the way, I've never had those.
No, I've never had anything that good.
No.
The best bottle of wine I ever had was a gift for a TV show I did. And they gave us like a $150 bottle of red wine.
That's cool. You know, I like the Barolos.
Gift bag, and it was pretty fucking...
The Barolos off of that vine there. Mm-hmm. Then the other one off of that vine, it begins with an N. I forget what it is. That's not quite as good, but the Barolos are nice, thick, fucking... It's delicious.
I love wine, dude. It's great. I think it's great. I mean, it's hard to drink. You know, it's hard to drink it. It's a tough thing to drink because if you start with it, you don't want to switch to it. You don't want to switch off of it because then you're going to be fucking barreled. And then if you don't start with it, you don't want to switch to it for the same reason. And then it's a tough thing to drink like throughout the night because it goes down like fucking juice.
What, wine? But then I feel like I'm just full of acid.
It doesn't. I can't.
I was on a flight one time, and I whatever the it was either red or white wine. It went with whatever bullshit meal I had, and I just started pounding those by myself, lonely, missing my family, and I just fucking drank them the whole flight, dude. The next fucking day, dude, like I had like heartburn, like I couldn't believe.
I mean, it depends on. I mean, you probably weren't getting great wine on a goddamn airplane.
Joe, this was American Airlines.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are really acidic, but that's what. I just did the YouTube. I paid $200. They had
dude, if I literally puked, it would have gone right through the fucking bottom of the plane.
Yeah, no, that's nasty.
Would have burned it.
But I just did I paid $200. They had a special at Christmas, and it gave you for a full year all access to every one of those YouTube masterclasses, which is awesome. So I'm going to watch like the David Mamet teaches writing one and all that shit. But there's a wine one, and I'm excited to fucking watch it. Because the guy's like, I'm going to teach you how to buy $15 bottles that taste like $100 bottles, and you're going to talk the talk with the wine clerk. And that's how I learned. Like, the little shit I know now is because I go in and I talk to the wine.
Sounds like he's trying to teach you jujitsu. You're going to be as badass as a fucking, you're going to go in there and you're going to talk the talk.
It's
Do you stick your nose in it, Joe? Do you swirl it around?
Much talking to the guy or the lady at the wine store.
You know who doesn't know shit about wine?
Paul Versi.
Keith Robinson.
He knows nothing. He's trash.
Keith Robinson, I swear to God, you could give that guy fucking NyQuil and tell him it was a Merlot. And
my swirl.
My swirl. I'm making it a swirl.
Oh my God!
But he's in our life, so that makes us dumb too. All right, that's the uninformed episode here, Joey.
This is going to launch before the end of January, and last weekend of January, I think it's starting on the 31st, Thursday the 31st. I'm in Addison at Levity Live.
Levity.
So come on out. This will be out before then, and if you're in the Dallas, Texas area, Addison, Levity Live.
Levity.
Come on out, y'all.
All right, thank you for listening.